When I was in college I did a Mise and Scène, now known as Mise, list for screenshot on the screen. On the film there will be blood. The film is about greed and control. Both Daniel Plainview, played by Sir Daniel Day-Lewis, and Eli Sunday, played by Paul Dano, use these methods for their own personal gain and against each other. This is a film loosely based on a novel entitled Oil by Upton Sinclair, which is loosely based on oil baron Edward L. Doheny. He was almost indicted in one of the biggest scandals in American history before Watergate. This film is realistic, not flashy text shooting across the screen as in our Chapter 1 film Inglourious Bastards. Though this film is realistic at 0:02 and 14 seconds and 2:07 and 5 seconds, there are blatantly formalistic scenes showing the year of the film on the screen. Other than this there is no blatant formalism. The film has scenes where the camera is low, at 1846, showing the power of our antagonist Mr. Plainview, the oil man, and at 1:52 and 23 seconds showing our other antagonist Eli Sunday preaching to his folk. Now let's look at the still clip on your screen. At 0:33 and 10 seconds, this scene is lit from the top using a diffuser because the light is spread evenly with no hard splashes of light. Our main antagonist Plainview is on the left of the frame with our secondary antagonist Eli Sunday on the right side of the frame with our protagonist HW trapped between them, unable to escape, with the spineless father Abel Sunday almost in the shadow of the left part of the frame. This scene is important to show the power struggle between Plainview and Eli, as they both lie through their teeth about their intentions. The camera is set at a high angle pointed at a 45-degree angle. The scene at 0:56 and 54 seconds is a great scene by Paul Dano, where Eli is preaching to his flock in a rundown shack of a church. This scene also shows the control Eli has over the townspeople. I like to call scenes like this a setup for what's to come and change of the character Eli. Fast forward to 1:52 and 23 seconds. Eli is in a brightly lit church, with a cross cut out for a window, preaching to his flock. Camera set low, showing the importance of Eli in this scene. Great scenes I enjoyed. At 0:44 and 48 seconds, Plainview and an oil worker are in a gazebo. Both actors are boxed in with the frames of windows, but Plainview is boxed in with the oil rig. What does that mean? Is Plainview and the oil rig trapped? In the film we got to see lots of examples of how Plainview doesn't care for HW and that HW is just a bastard in a basket. At 1:06 and 32 seconds, when the gusher comes, Fletcher Hamilton asks, is HW going to be okay? He just answers no he isn't, and Hamilton goes to see if he is okay. Plainview's only thought, the gusher. Okay, let's continue with the Mise en Scène, now known as Mise. Mess 1. At 0:33 and 10 seconds. The dominant element of this scene falls on our main antagonist Plainview. My eye hits on Father Abel Sunday, but because he has his back to us it quickly shifts and lands on Plainview. My eye lands on Plainview because he is placed in the left third and we view a scene much like how we read left to right. Mess 2. Low-key lit from above with a diffuser. High contrast with a few items, like Abel Sunday getting lost in the edge of the frame. Mess 3. Wide shot, with the camera about 15 feet from the subjects. Mess 4. The camera is looking down on the subjects. Shot high with about a 40 to 45 degree angle. Mess 5. I would say the dominant color is the light tan, maybe cream-colored tablecloth. The contrasting foil is antagonist Eli Sunday. I see no color symbolism in this frame. Mess 6. Lens, wide filter, no stock, something high requiring lots of light. Mess 7. For me the subsidiary contrast is Eli Sunday with HW in the center trapped between two evil men, then traveling to Abel Sunday. Mess 8. There is not very much visual detail in this frame. Just a few cups and glasses and a bus tub left on the chair from when the women left. Our protagonist HW is around a table with 3 men. I believe the information in this scene is in the dialogue. Mess 9. The frame is split 2 ways. Plainview is on one end and Eli on the other, with young HW trying to find the side he belongs on. No frame to box in our young HW, as in the film The Godfather or Citizen Kane, but I still feel HW is trapped. Mess 10. This is open. Renoir, form any character can walk off the frame at any time. Mess 11. The frame is loose but Plainview and Eli in my opinion have room to move around and to escape. However, young HW and Abel have less room to move around, but Abel sitting in the bottom left corner has even less room, falling off the corners of the frames in the shadows. Mess 12. The image is photographed in 4 depth planes, 1 row of chairs and bus tub placed on the chair in the foreground, the table and the 4 characters at the table, the wall with what appears to be a clock or 3D art, and the room and kitchen, on the right side of the frame in the back. Mise 13. Character placement, Abel in the lower left part of the frame with plain view, Eli and HW in the middle of the frame. Mise 14. Staging positions, plain view and Eli are vis-a-vis. We see a lot of HW's face, but we mostly see the back of Abel's head because he is so small in this scene. Mise 15. Character proxemics, Abel and plain view are very close with Abel's chin creating a tangent with plain view's shoulders. Plain view and HW have little space between them, enough to show that plain view really doesn't care for the boy and he is just using him to get people to trust him because he is a so-called family man. The character proxemics between plain view and Eli is the greatest, showing the tug-of-war that has gone on through this scene in most of the film.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you learned something, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your friends. What are your thoughts about this film? We would like to know. What film would you like to see us do next? The mise en scène of this film presented by thebullyexposed.com. Captions provided by thebullyexposed.com.
Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.